Hello, Todd Olson here, also known as Coach Oli. Little background on that. Many years of youth sports coaching, in particular in hockey. Many years of youth hockey coaching, including at the high school level. Uh, my nickname growing up was always Oli, and then as a coach, my nickname became Coach Oli. I love it, and I embrace it. Anyways, my in coaching hockey, I used to tell my players, always be where your skates are, and really that just meant be in the moment. Obviously, you're trying to anticipate a couple moves ahead, but you're never going to be successful at those moves ahead if you're not where you're at currently. You have to always be living in the moment. Of course, that's a message that is repeated a fair amount these days. There's a lot of protocols, journaling, meditation. You could go down the list. I personally have implemented to varying degrees, starts and stops, many of these protocols. I've listened to a lot of experts talking about, living in the now, the power of now, etc. The challenge is for us as human beings with our human minds. A lot of it is easier said than done. Our brains are wired, and I'm sure this message is not brand new to you, but our brains are wired still for survival mode, right? And in today's society with many distractions, our focus is constantly hijacked. I could go down the list of the named suspects for hijacking our attention. I don't think that's really of worth here. But taking a moment to recognize that it you don't want to give up your agency on your focus, right? And yet we do all the time, and our brains enable those distractions to hijack our focus. So here in my short message today, I'm asking you to just start by stopping for a moment. And what I mean by that is invest 5 minutes a day in you to start to at least have a line of sight, if you will, to your authentic self. I know that many of us, the sight to our authentic self has been so blocked and clouded by these distractions. So if you just start, over the course of the next week or two, 5 minutes a day, start with, you don't have to call it journaling or meditation, but just take an inventory. I do suggest you write it down, but start with taking inventory of those things that you are grateful for. Gratitude is a great practice. It does, instill a very warm sense of well-being by practicing gratitude. So start there. Second, take inventory, again, just 5 minutes. Take inventory of those things that you feel are working in your life. Right? If there are things in your life that are working, then the protocols or the activities that you're doing around those things that are working may be applicable to other things. And then also take an inventory, again, 5 minutes, and you can do these inventories in separate 5-minute sessions. And just, again, this is just a reflection. But then take inventory of those things that you want to change. I'm going to keep it pretty simple there. I say have insight or sight aligned to your authentic self because, getting in touch or truly connecting with your authentic self, it is going to take dedication. It is going to take commitment. It is going to take intention that will require you to, plug into, to believe in, a lifelong journey to every day, just little by little, and continuous connection to your authentic self. It can be a very enriching and a rewarding. And I'm not by any means suggesting that I'm there. I'm not. I have spent a fair amount of time over the last year plus doing activities to try to connect to my authentic self. And really, I'll share in a later message. I did connect with a book this summer that provided some really good insight for me to connect to my authentic self. But that's all I'm going to leave you with, the 3 inventories, 5 minutes a day, and remember that you're investing in yourself. So if you can't find 5 minutes to invest in yourself, then I don't know, I'm not sure what would be more worthy of investment of your time. For now, I'm going to say live your longevity. Coach Ole out.